I'm not paying $10 for a demo. Let's see. So basically there's a domain registrar and you buy a name off them, and then they give you basically like an address to point to. That's how it works. And there's some really freaking cheap ones, like literally any name.store. That's kind of boring. Literally any name.beauty.
You want to just log into the ALUG? The one that's on
I could, if this is, I thought this might be interesting,
fresh,
just to go from scratch.
Okay.
If I'm not boring everybody. Soup to nuts making a website work. $20 a year, don't, or $2 for a year, don't auto renew.
What's oh,
The $2 demo I'm giving you guys. You're welcome.
yeah, that's I have every time we go cheaper, the price will go up.
You just have to wait until you need that.
Yeah.
They're on the building start to read out.
Oh yeah. It started leave everything, start over.
All right, very exciting. $2 live. You're welcome. Gosh, I forgot about how much two-factor stuff there is. That's very exciting too. I know. 214-413. All right, just some personal banking information. Don't mind that. Ignoring all that. All right, great. So now what we have here is a domain name that we can use, and it's stored in Namecheap's name server. So basically the way it works is like you make a request to a website at a URL. It hits a name server, and the name server redirects the traffic to the address that you bought. And Namecheap has them all stored, but what you can do, since I have this stored on DigitalOcean, which is just a website that holds servers, basically, is I can point it at that site. So DNS stands for domain name servers. It's like basically it's like a big telephone book of addresses of like traffic's here. Okay, send it here.
Translates the text name to an IP address.
Yeah. Yep. And this maybe was a terrible idea because now I need to log in here. We shall see. All right, I'm skipping everything, all of these steps. And I'm just going to explain to you how it works because there's way too much logging in and stuff I need to do. But now I have this beautiful domain named literally anyname.beauty. That's mine now for a year. No one else can take it. It's a very useful domain that I will surely use after this.
Once you drop it, somebody will snag it and want to sell it to you for $50 right.
That is true.
Then you gotta buy it back. Yeah.
That is true. Right after you buy a name, like the now all of a sudden it becomes slightly more valuable because people are looking at your names. There's like people scraping names that people already bought and trying to snag them. Yeah.
My sister had a domain that I wanted, and she just kind of abandoned it. So I went back later and bought it, and she said, "Somebody bought that domain." She said, and I said, "Yeah, I bought it."
Cackles maniacally, charges her 3 times the price.
tried to get my domain, and I at that time, this is a long time ago, you had to provide them with DNS servers, you know.
Oh, yeah.
and Provide that. So I was gonna use my buddies, I thought I better call them first, make sure I can use it without, you know. Getting just that.
Uh-huh.
So I stopped the login process, the domain registration process. I called my friend up, said, hey, mind if I use your DNS server for my primary and secondary DNS? And yeah, that's fine. I went back to register that and somebody already snagged it. They wanted to.
There's people watching.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
They're sneaking.
If you want one and you think it's a good idea, snag it right there.
Yeah.
Don't wait.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't know that. Snagged it.
Great. So basically, I have my CentOS 9 server hosted on DigitalOcean, which is just a website that hosts servers. And they have their own name servers. And this is basically just to increase speed of access, I think. I'm pretty sure. They have their own name servers to make the traffic that goes to your website faster. So you point their names, you point your domain at their name servers. So now when someone goes to alug.us, the bullet time of what happens is you send the request, it hits the server, nginx receives the request, and then you go, okay, so the next part is the nginx conf. Yeah. So inside nginx and other reverse proxies, they have something called the conf.d. It's like it's the configuration daemon that basically holds your configurations for all your websites. So in alug, this is a little confusing because there's something called certbot, which lets your website get certified with SSL, which stands for secure socket layer. It's basically a way of setting up your website in a secure way. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but it basically encrypts your traffic on when you. Certbot does. It's really nice. I used to do it manually, and it was such a pain. So I changed it all to Certbot.
Certbot is an application to nullify events encrypt, which is created by the electronic frontier foundation in an effort to deliver free of charge TLS certificates for everybody. Video information that graphic $200 every year.
Yeah, it's super nice. Yeah, it is. The way I was doing before, I was using a cron job with a bash script, and it would not work sometimes. And then I had to remember how I did it, and it was a huge pain in my butt. So now I just use Certbot for everything. But basically the way this works is like this. When you get a request, it usually comes in on port 80. That's the www standard port that's open on your computer that's listening for web traffic. And so what nginx does is it takes this listen and it says, wait, hold up. Yeah, I can't. 1 second. See, certbot adds a bunch of stuff in here, so it actually changed the way I had my logic set up. But basically the idea is it's listening on port 80, and if the request comes in on port 80, it redirects. That's what a 301 is. It's a redirect request. And it redirects it to HTTPS. Okay, so imagine your server gets hit on port 80. nginx goes, okay, actually put that onto port 443. That's the HTTPS server. I don't know, but I've got an amazing website for you. http.cat. And it tells you all the status codes with cat pictures.
Oh.
Moved permanently is 301. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Anyway, just found out about that last week. So yeah, so now in your nginx conf, what you have is it's listening on port 443. It's saying listen for secure socket layer communication and make it HTTP2. I don't actually know how this works. This performs a lot of magic. just typing in HTTP2. HTTP3 is on the way. It's really close, but I don't think there's a configuration for nginx yet. But it's called Quick for anyone who's into the web ecosystem right now. I think so. I mean, what's a different webs?
File, but
Yeah.
Apache plugin, there's nginx plugin, any web server. Certified. That is the certificate.
Yeah, it's a bot that gives you certificates. Yeah. Yeah, so HTTP2 is way faster than HTTP1. HTTP3 is even faster than HTTP2, but that's not easy to configure yet, so I don't do it. That's the skinny of the story. But anyway, the traffic comes in at 443, and then it says if the location is /. So that's just an empty location. So if I do alog.us, this is automatically saying /. / is what it's getting directed to. It's this and this are equivalent. So it hits this location, and then nginx looks in this file I specified for my index.html page. And you specify it's the index. So that's like how HTML getting delivered works. You send a request, you say, hey, I want your web page. nginx goes and finds it, or whatever reverse proxy you have set up. It says, okay, here's a web page, and it sends it back to you. And if you have it certified, it does it all encrypted on the secure socket layer. Yeah. So that's how all my websites are set up. And what's cool is if you configure all these configurations on port 80 and you say, hey, certbot, certify all these, it'll automatically generate your whole conf file. You don't have to actually know what's going on, which is good and bad, I think. It's kind of nice to know what's going on, but yeah, and this is Jason Bateman, same idea. Listen on 80, return 301, send it to HTTPS, and then down here is listening on 443. Return an HTTP2 secure website. And yeah, that's it. And then you go to alog.us. Actually, let's try this again. You go to alog.us, you can see actually the network is actually kind of a mess because of all these YouTube videos. But what you do is you get back the HTML. You get back all the assets. Okay, well, first you get back the HTML. The HTML directs you to all the assets, and then it pulls all the assets from your server too, and then loads them all.
This is still part of the data?
What's that?
No.
Oh no.
Oh, you can, this is separate from Meetup, this is a website. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the new one. The old one still exists. You need to just map it over.
Yeah.
Go to GoDaddy and just send a link over.
Yeah.
Well, we put that up probably when the internet became alive. Well, we put it up after, I had one up for Akron Visual Group, agg.org. And then we also went to akronlinux.org and akronalog.org. Those are the two websites. It's still all point to the same thing, but they're to the old website. And I don't know if I thought did I send you the links to those?
I think you might have. I am chronically lazy, so.
What I can do is just redirect those over here anyway.
Okay.
The other one's just pointing to a Google group that I have a Google site also. Yeah.
So yeah, that's the internet. That's a HTTP server. I flew through that. I'm sure I missed stuff. So questions?
So we can generate your web content with,
Oh, generate?
Yeah.
Pure Vim, baby.
and Vim,
Let's see.
it's Vim.
No. It's all Vim all the way down.
This doesn't use Apache.
No, this uses nginx. I think they're analogous. I think they're both webs. No database. It's just serving HTML. Yeah, nice, boring. I'm trying to teach
Boring, just the way.
God intended. Yes, exactly. It's the way I wish the internet worked, but it doesn't. And now I put soy on the internet for a living. But yeah, this is just pure HTML, CSS, and JavaScript.
Using your JavaScript for it.
The JavaScript I use for this very exciting animation that happens here. And I also use it for changing the color scheme. Yeah. So yeah,
So we have,
I can get into this. This is a whole nother lecture.
how that works.
Yeah. I kind of went into this before.
Yeah.
But sure. So the internet started with just HTML, basically. And then someone had the bright idea of thinking it should look good. So then they added CSS. And someone else had the bright idea of we should make pop-up windows to annoy everybody. So then they made JavaScript. That's a very high level. Say what? Oh, seriously. JavaScript. Whoever made JavaScript should be in jail. Just kidding. That's how I make money, so I like it. But oh yeah. Oh, I actually listened to a podcast with the guy who made the first pop-up window. He was really apologetic. He's like, I had no idea what this would turn into. Like, I just needed to make it for my company, and it turned into an abomination that took over the internet. Yeah, I would have had someone else would have made the pop-up window. Yeah.
It's kind of like spelling, right? You know, the originated from guy who, you know,
Dynamite?
or something.
Yeah.
Wanted to like give that to some people.
Yeah. Go on a podcast and say, I'm sorry. So yeah, when websites were first served, they were served just the way I showed you. You'd get some HTML, your server requests it, or you request it from the server sends it back, it loads into the web page. The browser does all that work. The browser parses the HTML and turns it into something you can see, which is incredible C++ black magic that makes it happen. But then they added JavaScript. And the way after JavaScript was added, people were like, okay, this is cool. You can make pop-ups, we can make some stuff happen. But what if we want to access the elements on the page with JavaScript and like change them? So they added what was called the document object model. So if you go, okay, so on your web browser, there's something called the console. The console lets you access directly code on your website. And when your website loads, what happens is it generates this massive object called the document. And on the document, it has a ton of stuff. It has all these methods to access your document, basically. Tons and tons and tons and tons. No, I wouldn't say it like that. I would say it takes your web page and turns it into a JavaScript object. That's well, it's not a document like that. It's a yeah, it's not like it's not like documentation. It's like a JavaScript object that lets you apply stuff to the page. So like exactly. It's like it's a way to interact with the page. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So you can do stuff like add event listener is something you could put on the entire page. Wow, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do this off the top of my head. Add, click, event, listener. That makes a pop-up. And then you go in Stack Overflow and you yoink a bunch of code that someone else wrote. That's too boring. Event listener. Whatever. Basically, there's a bunch of events that you can listen for on your webpage. One might be click, and then I'd be shocked if this works. Oh, it worked. Oh, first try, baby. All right, so basically what I did is I added an event on the document that when you click on the document, it logs hello to the console. So, but you could do stuff like you could add an event listener that exactly, yeah, like you can actually grab stuff off the page, make it disappear, make it appear, change the inner text, whatever. I'm not gonna be able to do that off the top of my head, but maybe. See, document dot parent element. Nope. Oh yeah. Yeah. Dot. It's all over. Oh, there's no parent element. Child element. First child. Aha. There we go. All right, great. So like if you did document.firstChild, you get the whole web page, for example. That's like the first child of the element or first child of the page is the HTML, which is everything on the page. That's kind of how it works. JavaScript interacts with the page by when you load the website, it turns everything into a JavaScript object that you can interact with. Yeah, it's cool. It's also really baffling and hard to learn.
So JavaScript, is this version of, or is this iteration of it running on the server side? Or is this running?
So this actually runs this all JavaScript's running in your Chrome browser or whatever browser you're using. And each browser has its own like interpreter. Yeah. But it's all standardized. So like document.firstchild on Chrome will do the same thing as document.firstchild on Mozilla will do the same thing as Opera, whatever. Yeah. But yeah, that's a web server.
Pull up the just try pull up the sacronlud.org, see if it's for some reason they rebranded that redirection, maybe it didn't. I thought I was gonna do that. Yeah, so there's the very static website. It's been basically the same for quite a few years, and it's basically just pointing you to where to go to sign up for Meetup and to the email list. So we can just redirect that to the new site. That is on GoDaddy, and I'll go into that and just redirect that.
Oh,
There's
sweet.
other two domains. I mean, we can leave them or cancel. I don't know how many people actually search for, the akronlud.org or Akron.
I think I found myself on this page somehow, but it might be from the meetup.com thing.
Oh, maybe Meetup.
Yeah.
Meetup points to that too. Oh, that's something to change. I'll change it to Meetup because that documents up there also is where the website is. Then we'll do that, and that way we'll have them all going to the same place. So that'll be good.
Yeah.
All right.
So, quick question for you. Droplet, I guess.
Yeah.
Is there any like firewall configuration required?
I don't think so. Are my servers secure? A great question that I don't know how to answer.
That's always good. I just don't know when I need to know shit, when I need to-
Yeah, I think I'd just be guessing, but I think DigitalOcean comes with some sort of baked in security. And Red Hat's like by default, a bunch of stuff's locked down, so you can't mess with it unless you like specifically change some configuration. But I'm not sure.
Well, I also have last month's A1 meeting, I have this one too, if you want to add those to the resource.
Okay, sure. The videos.
Cause I think did I send you a link to those, or they're on the same directory structure you have a link to, like Google Groups.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you go to the Google Groups that I'm sharing with you.
Mhm.
it should be-
2023, like November,
Yeah.
October.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
So that like, there's something missing out of here, which. What's on, but yeah, if you open up 2023, see what months we're missing. I know there's a couple months I didn't record. I know we have December, August. Yeah, but we have two more, I think.
Okay.
That should be in. Okay.
Oh yeah, we have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
youtube.com/@akronlug.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about.
Got a whopping 8 subscribers, so
Ooh,
yeah,
that's a.
kind of a huge deal in Akron.
Well, you know, I think, someone set that up, and I think G wanted to record everything and put them up there, put all the recordings up there. And, you know, G started it and just.
Yep.
Kind of fell off. So that was his, actually, the Red Boring one is up there from 4 months ago.
This is I set this up
Oh, you set
actually.
that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. From all the stuff you sent me,
oh, I got you.
I just
Okay.
uploaded them on YouTube.
Oh, okay, well, we need to advertise that a little bit since it hasn't had any activity for a long time before that. So that's good. What was the first one on YouTube? This one G, I think, recorded.
I got the clickbait titles. This one got some views.
Oh, yeah.
Follow the internet.
You need like your face up there, like.
Yeah, we need a reaction picture, or we're not gonna get any views.
16 views, 58 views, setting up
All caps.
media server.
This is actually kind of nice. I mean,
What?
it was like I like the I think this must have been Zoom recorded or something.
Yeah.
'Cause it's really clear.
Right.
Some of them are super clear, some of them are.
Yeah, the ones I use the camera just don't come out very well.
That's okay.
But yeah,
It is what it is.
yeah,
So for the actual server, the web server, do you just use like a VM from?
It literally spins the server up. So like the hardware, it gives you hardware. It gives you like a core of a server. So you'll get like a piece of a server.
Right.
But it's actual hardware it gives you.
It's got.
Oh, you think they spin up a VM for you?
You just figure it on their site. I've never used it.
My guess is well, maybe.
Yeah.
I would guess they just spin up a CentOS 9. Like
VMware or something.
maybe.
Yes, yeah. Yes, I'm pretty sure they use like, I think that's, yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
In my head, it's CentOS 9, but now that you mention it, no, it's not. It's definitely they've got a farm of CentOS 9 on their hypervisor somewhere. And they're like, he wants one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You probably don't.
So you can like request.
Oh, if I could log in, I'll show you.
I've heard about it.
I really like it. It's like I just tried to use AWS and I didn't like it. There's just so many options. I'm like, I just want a server. I don't want to like worry about uptime or how long I'm using it or how much whatever. I would love that. I actually would love that. This is no joke. I would like to have a server somewhere in Ohio I could just drive to and talk to the guy and be like, hey, how you doing?
your own server.
I know. And it's
I tried to use to do that, and then he would actually have people subscribe to use their part of it. And he found out what a pain in the butt that was, because you're dealing with people. Like, oh, I can't get in, things like that.
And then you have so many other like security problems and stuff you have to care about. And
Yeah, he was constantly doing updates.
I'm not good at that stuff at all. Come on, DigitalOcean, don't do me like this. Don't do me like this. All right, we'll do round two. So yeah, I was thinking about doing this, but this is going to take too long, I think. But here's my server.
Okay, yeah.
It's 1 gigabyte, 25 gigabyte disk. It's in New York City. And yeah, you just added if you want a new.
One first with CPU. Okay, yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. There's a. I don't want a new project. I don't come here very often.
Want to create a new one?
Yeah, I just want to see like it gives you like buying options and stuff. Oh, right here. Thank you. Yeah, droplets. Okay. Yeah, you pick your region.
Oh, drop.
You pick your server. Step 9. And then I'm paying. Oh, they upped it again.
So
All right.
maybe subscription.
I guess I'm.
Max
Yeah.
cores, max upgrades.
Yeah, this is the plan. It's like some of them are really they get outrageously expensive if you want to go crazy.
Flash storage.
Well, right now you get flash storage. You get 35 gigs of SSD, 1 gig transfer. It's pretty fast. Yeah. $8 a month. It was $5 a month when I started this 2 years ago.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's not terrible. I like it because it's like server, you know. I like to think of things as like server. It is in a server on a place somewhere. Amazon is just so complicated for me for what I want to do.
Way out, Bob.
Yeah.
They've had some downside also, actually, substantially affecting a lot of services that relied on AWS.
Oh, did they?
Home security systems and cameras, all the stuff I had at home. Why can't I get in there?
Yeah.
I get email, oh, AWS is down. Crap. You know, it'll take us like a few days to get everything reloaded.
That's crazy.
synchronized.
Yeah, I'm surprised AWS went down. Like, I feel like
I think 2 hiccups last year. Last year, this year. Went down.
that's probably like a hair on fire situation for them. You probably are friggin' yeah.
Yeah, it's like they die and get that phone call.
Yeah, at 3 a.m.
Thanks.
That's when you just hang up and you're like, start your new job application.
Start right, you're better.
Yeah.
Definitely is a bad day with that. Have those problems.
Yeah, this has never gone down though, so
No.
I'd recommend this. I like it a lot.
Yeah. so play around with it. So digital world.
There's another really good one that is really popular, Linode.
I know, oh, yeah. I had their t-shirt, I had their t-shirt on earlier, I think I.
And I just use it to go around the stuff.
Read that one.
Yeah, this is just a Linux server wherever you need it. I think it's a little cheaper. I think it's like, what is it, like $6 a month, right?
You know, that's the older it's free for me right now, and it's been free for like 6 months.
Wow, okay. That's a pretty good deal. But yeah, I like Linode. The UI is really nice. Question is, do I remember my login?
Damn.
True. It's so annoying, dude. I'm the 2-factor on every single thing in my life right now is just a nightmare.
Those- oh, wow, quite a bit.
I had it not
People
work,
just
so I
sit there.
got my network down to the network. They demanded that I put, yes. That I put authentication software on my phone in order to do my job at work. And I said, I will do that when you start paying for my phone. And not until.
Uh-huh. That's awesome. Did they pay for your phone or did they just let you not put it on?
Password or something else.
I took a phone that I wasn't using. That doesn't have a phone number, says Wi-Fi. And I was able to get it to work like that. And I said, yeah, I'm not doing it. I said, you want to start paying for a work cell phone? Fine and dandy. But I'm not doing it. It's illegal for them to do that I do it and not pay for the phone. And I said, you don't understand. I said, I'm not just asking this and being asking this.
I thought it was smart a long time ago making a junk email. I regret this move.
Yeah, well, it didn't spend.
I just don't know where I have any of my two factors.
Oh.
It's whatever. Well, no, it's cool though.
Oh my.
I just can't remember how to log into it. Try one more time. One more guess.
You sent your password,
Yeah, I use LastPass. So I at least have my passwords saved, but then it's like sent to your email, and I'm like, nah, freaking which email is it? God.
this last page.
It's free.
Oh, is it?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
It's really like, you can't do everything.
Yeah.
The free.
Oh, that's the paid version. So,
Yeah.
a friend of mine was using it. They like it. Works as well. It weighs.
It can be useful for like sharing passwords, like some admins who can come in with other, share an existing password.
Yeah.
For like logins, like a web tool, whatever, right? Yeah, LastPass. Okay. You know, you can use the password to log in without knowing it.
Ah, it's over.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, that's it.
Looks good. All right.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Very good, Jack. Thanks for the. That's good. Presentation. Great. It was, something.